Hong Kong funny man Nuri Vitachi, better known as Mr. Jam, collected weird car names from around the world for his column. We tracked down the author and got him to share some of them for student TV. First we asked him, why write about car names?
Cars have outrageously silly names. You know, I first realised this when someone called and asked me to help him write a song about his car. Caller was this amateur musician friend whose, you know, his songs are absolutely brilliant, you know, except for the words. And the music, actually. Yeah. Can you cut that bit out? Anyway, yeah, so a guy called me and asked me to help him write a song about his car, and it got me thinking. Almost all cars mentioned in songs are either Cadillacs or Chevys, you know. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was... traded in my Chevy for a Cadillac. All these songs, you know. Why must all global pop culture be based on a couple of, like, US cars, you know? Most unfair. So I headed down to the street where the car showrooms are to do some research, you know. That's when I realised that cars from General Motors, like, have names associated with burning, like, you know, Pontiac Firebird and Trailblazer. You know, that's kind of weird, isn't it, don't you think? The firm also has the Avalanche, a car named after a type of disaster. Then there's the Citation, seemingly named after a traffic offence. The American Motor Corp has a car called the Gremlin. You know, Gremlin means, like, irritating little problem, doesn't it? Yeah? No? European cars were even worse, you know. Like, most of them have codes for names, so, you know, they really don't work in songs, you know, like, you know, oh, what fun it is to ride in my BMW E9 2800CS Special Edition, you know, doesn't work in a song. There are some European cars that have, you know, actual names. For example, there's a car in Italy called the Volugrafo Bimbo, you know, which I think must be Italian for, you know, car with stupid name for pretty but airheaded girls. I mean, like, you know, what else could it mean? And then we have, like, Asian cars. Like, Asian cars have names which are just, like, daft. Like, from China, there's a brand of pickup truck called the Rural Nanny. And then, you know Geely, that's like a major car maker in China. They make a car called the King Kong. Now, this might make sense if it was, like, big and dangerous, but it's like, you know, it's tiny and meek, like a Japanese Prime Minister. Indian car names are just, like, sleep-inducing, like, you know, the Mahindra Classic. Japan, of course, gives us, like, weird names, you know. In Japan you get the Honda Life Dunk and the Daihatsu Naked. Isuzu makes a vehicle called the Mysterious Utility and the Light Dump. Don't ask, you know. Mazda makes a car called the Bongo. Toyota has the Deli Boy. Nissan has the Prairie Joy. Mitsubishi makes a car called the Pistachio. Like, now, why would anyone name their car after something like Small, Green and Wrinkled, you know? Like, is E.T. the target market? We do need to have songs about cars other than Cadillacs and Chevys. You know, the biggest selling global brand is Toyota. So, trouble is, not many words rhyme with Toyota. My car is really dull. Yes, it is a Toyota. I had to pay a premium, for there's an import quota. I wash it every Sunday. I have a cleaning rota. I think I'll buy a Chevy and go live in Dakota.
Mr. Jam described Toyota as the most popular and the most boring car in the world. What does he drive himself? Yes, it's a Toyota.